Hey guys, and welcome back to Appalachian Home Co. In today's video. Today we're going to be doing something super fun. I've had such a good time making these holographic stickers. These are printed out on my Epson EcoTank 15,000 that I recently got. I hope to be doing a video on how I converted that for Eco Solvent ink. And if you don't know what Eco Solvent ink is, it's just a really vibrant waterproof ink. And you can see how vibrant the colors are. But we're going to be making some of these stickers and a lot of other stickers as well. And I'm going to show you how to create these, how to place on the holographic film on top of these. Teckwrap was kind enough to send me some of this holographic material, which I've been wanting to try for such a long time. So first of all, they did send me sticker vinyl. This is just the white matte sticker vinyl. It has a matte side and then the glossy side is the backing. So this is what we'll be printing out our designs on. They also sent some of the holographic film. Now this is just a clear film. So it is clear, but you can see it does have a holographic appearance to it, which gives you this sort of effect. There's different kinds that come in a pack. This one is just the plain rainbow. I also got a couple sheets of this starry design. And this just comes with all sorts of designs. There's some hearts. It's really hard to see on camera, but there's some holographic hearts and butterflies and broken glass kind of design. This design, which is kind of the dots or the sparkles, kind of glitter effect. So that is what we're going to be placing over our sticker vinyl when we have our stickers printed out. And then the last thing that I have here is just some holographic sticker paper. This you don't have to laminate or anything, you just print directly onto this. So we're going to be using this. I'm interested to see how this works. We're also going to be using Cricut Maker 3. It does have a print then cut feature. So we're going to be printing these out in Design Space and then going back with the Maker 3 to cut these out. So now I'm going to go ahead into Design Space. I'm going to go to Upload File, and then I'm just dragging that file onto my screen. From there, you want to hit Complex, especially if you have a lot of colors, and if there's any background, you can go ahead and remove that background. I'm also saving this as a print then cut image. Once I have all of my images uploaded, I'm just going to add those to my canvas. Usually when you add images to your canvas, they come in really large, so just want to go ahead and resize those back down. A trick that I use for print then cut is to go ahead and create a rectangle that is the size of my print then cut area, which is 6.75 by 9.25 inches. That way I can arrange all of these stickers exactly how I want them. I can also get more stickers on a page. Sometimes Design Space kind of leaves more space than it needs to for the print then cut. So I just created that square, and I'm just using this square as a template to resize my stickers to get the most out of these stickers. So I'm going to go ahead and create an offset that is 0.08 inches around this image. And I'm going to change the color that to white, and the reason I'm doing that is I want just a little bit of a border around my stickers. You do not have to do this, but I just wanted a little white border. Then I'm selecting the offset and the PNG image, the sticker, and I'm flattening those together. The reason I'm doing that, I don't want two cuts around my sticker, I just want the offset cut out. So you'll see what I'm talking about here in just a second, but you can see that offset is still there even though I have flattened it. You can see that little white border is still there around my sticker, so this is going to cut out perfectly. Once I have my offset and my sticker flattened together, I'm going to duplicate them, and I'm just going to kind of play around with these and see what works best and how many I can actually fit on this page. So I'm just resizing them, I'm flipping them over. Once I have them arranged the way I want them, I will select everything and attach those to the mat. I'm going to do this sunflower sticker the same way, just resizing them. I've already created an offset for the border, and I'm just going to duplicate them and arrange them on the rectangle I created for the print then cut. And then I'm going to go in and just delete that rectangle, select all of my stickers, and attach those to the mat. And once I go to make it, you'll see here that everything is going to pop up perfectly. So I have all of my sunflower stickers perfectly set inside of the print and cut, and these Good Things Are Coming stickers are the same way. So now it's pretty simple. I'm just going to go ahead and send this to my Epson printer. The settings that I am using are, I'm turning off the bleed, and I'm just using my system dialog. That means I'm using my printer's settings. So I'm going to go into my Epson 15000 and go into preferences. I'm going to make sure that I have my letter size paper selected. I am using a premium presentation matte paper setting on a high color quality for this. That turned out the best for me. So now we're ready to print these out. On this certain printer, I just placed the sticker paper in the back of the printer, but your printer may be different. And if you don't have eco solvent ink, that's fine. You can use a regular inkjet printer for these as well. Okay, so here are the printouts. You can see how gorgeous these came out. I love this little tie-dye print. This is gonna be so pretty. I'm actually making these stickers for freebies to go in all of my Etsy orders from my Etsy shop. I'll link it below, but look at how vibrant this one actually turned out. This eco solvent ink is so super vibrant. Now what we're gonna do before we send these through the print and cut, I actually went ahead and cut this accidentally. Before we cut these, you want to go ahead and take your holographic film, and we're going to be placing this over our print and cut. So now I'm going to place the holographic film over the stickers. The most important thing you need to remember here is to place your film inside of the print and cut registration lines. Cricut has a really hard time reading registration marks when you are dealing with glossy materials. Actually, it'll just mess up the whole thing. It will not cut right whatsoever. I did this and it just messed it completely up. So the most important thing is just cut yourself a piece of holographic material and place that inside of your lines. I found that if you left about 1/4 inch all the way around, that worked best when Cricut goes to read the registration marks. So I just dropped this down. I didn't worry too much about bubbles. These bubbles smoothed out super easy. I just used my sleeve and kind of smoothed everything out, and it worked just fine that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and place the rest of these on, and then we'll send this to cut. So now I'm just going to load the mat with the print and cut image. You want to make sure to load onto your mat exactly as it's showing on your Design Space screen. And I am going to go ahead and use the sticker paper. I believe I used a clear sticker paper setting the first time to cut these out. I did have to send that through several times. I think 3 times I had to hit the go button to get these two cut out completely. So in the future I would use a different setting, probably something like the adhesive backed cardstock setting in your Cricut machine to cut these out. But I did just send them through a couple times and they did finally cut out completely. And when you're adding that extra layer of holographic material, it is going to be a little bit thicker to cut out. And here you can see that did not cut out completely. So before you remove your mat, if you will just go ahead and hit the go button before you unload, Cricut will go ahead and cut exactly over the same area that it just cut out. The lines will be perfect. you will just get a deeper cut. So if you find that any of your projects do not turn out the first time, that is a great tip, just to send it through one more time before you unload your mat. And I went ahead and sent through the rest of the stickers and cut them completely out, and I was so excited on how all of these turned out. I really love the holographic film. And now last, we are going to try out this printable holographic sticker paper. I'm not going to lie, I did not think this would work well. I thought it would be smudgy when it printed out on my printer, but I was so excited how these turned out. These printed out perfectly. I just loaded the sticker paper into the printer, went ahead back in, got my sticker design set up. These I'm actually going to use in my sticker shop as well on all of my products. But after I had everything set up, and I did these exactly the same way, I loaded in the PNG. Instead of creating an offset, I created a circle that fit behind the image. These I think I made 2¼ inches wide, and then I just sized my image to fit on that size round circle. I did flatten the image to the circle before I duplicated them, and now I'm just changing the size a little bit to get them to fit 3 in a row here on my print then cut area. Once I have them all arranged, I'm just going to attach them all to the mat and then erase that little rectangle that I drew for the print then cut area. Send these exactly the same way to Cricut. On these, I'm going to set this print to a glossy paper type and just use the regular standard color settings. I'm just going to load and send these through Cricut. This print then cut read perfectly on this kind of paper. That was another issue that I was wondering that I would have, but I had absolutely no issues reading the registration lines using this paper. For the cut setting, I actually first used the holographic cardstock cut setting. That did not seem to cut all the way through these stickers the first time. I did go back and actually add a new material, created a completely new material, and I'll show you the settings that I did on that now. When you're adding a new material, you want to go to materials and then to material settings, and if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the list, you can actually add a new custom material. I'm naming this one holographic printable sticker vinyl. I'm upping that cut to 325 pressure, and then when I go back in to select my material, I just type a few letters of that word that I just created to find that material. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video on how to make these holographic stickers using Teckwrap sticker vinyl and holographic printable vinyl and the film. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll leave a link to all the products that we used in this video in the description. They can be found on Teckwrap's website. I think you can find them on Amazon as well. But thank you guys so much for watching another video. I hope to see you back again soon in a few days with a brand new video.